We are seeing more and more of these destination trailers hit the marketplace at all the RV shows and dealerships. If you're looking for an awesome destination trailer that you can tow too, stick around folks, we found some awesome floor plans. Hey guys, Mike from RVBlogger here in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera. And if you've seen us before on YouTube, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time seeing us, welcome aboard. Susan and I go out and visit dealerships and RV shows all across the country, and we shoot RV reviews and tours and bring them right to you in the comfort of your home. So if you're interested in subscribing to our channel, we invite you to do that. And please remember to hit the notification bell when you do, so you'll be notified every single week when we put out a brand new video. But without any further ado, let's get started with our tour of awesome destination trailers that can travel too. This destination travel trailer is the Coachmen Catalina Destination Series, model number 18RDL. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 8,324 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 2,986 pounds for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 11,310 pounds. The hitch weight is 1,110 pounds. It measures in at 32 feet 1 inch long, and it can sleep up to 6 people. When you first walk into this RV, you actually enter right onto your front deck. Now above the front deck is where one of the bedrooms are located in here, but then you come walking right in through the sliding glass door into your living area, where you can head upstairs into the second bedroom, or you can take a step down into the kitchen area, and behind me here is where the bathroom is located. Now, when we first walked into this travel trailer, we were really impressed with how it feels when you walk in here. The living area is very nice. It has really upgraded furniture in here, and it feels really, really nice and warm in here. It leads right into the kitchen area, which also looks really, really great. Now, in the living room area, a couple things to note are all of this glass that goes on all 3 walls of the living room. It's really terrific. It lets in tons of light. You'd have great views wherever you are, and it's really a cool feeling to walk into this living room. Now the furniture here, as I mentioned, is upgraded. It's Thomas Payne furniture. You have a nice recliner. You also have a sofa here, which is a trifold sofa, which will come out into another bed, and I'll show you how that works in just a couple minutes. But it also comes with this nice ottoman in front. And you may be wondering, like, well, where's my kitchen table? Because there's no dinette in here. And so this piece of furniture just opens right up, and you can sit right here and enjoy a meal, and you even have additional storage down below. Now you'll also notice that there's no TV in this living room. Like, where the heck are you gonna hang a TV? It's glass walls everywhere. Well, the way that's gonna work is it's a projection TV. Here's the projector right here, and then they have a white screen that simply lowers down in front of this glass wall, and that's where you would watch your TV in this living room. Another nice feature with the living room is the ceiling height in here, and you can actually have a ceiling fan in your living room, which I think is a big plus. And speaking of ceiling height, let's see how tall the ceiling is in here, because it's pretty up there. And that baby is about 9 feet 5 inches tall, so that's plenty of headroom, and it feels a lot like a fifth wheel, but even bigger in here. So the sofa itself does fold out into a bed, and honey, you're gonna have to stay back there. I'm gonna have to scooch this ottoman out of the way, and then I'll show you how this works. It's really pretty simple. You just pop your cushions off, pull this up and out, and then put your legs down. Now, you do have to move the ladder when you do this, so I'll just move the ladder slightly. There you go, and that pops out, and then the back just folds right on down. So in addition to the 2 bedrooms upstairs that we'll take a look at in a few minutes, you get a bed right here in the living room. And this bed is about, I would call it 70 inches by, I don't know, about 44 inches wide. And so, you know, an average size adult or 2 could sleep on here pretty comfortably. Certainly a couple of kids could sleep on here as well. So the other nice piece of furniture in here is this Thomas Payne recliner, which is very nice and comfy. You can lounge on back, watch TV, and relax here in the living room as well. Now, before we head up and check out the bedrooms, let's head on back and check out the kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen area, and beginning with the cabinets up top here, you've got your thermostats here. It's got 2 air conditioners upstairs, which is really great because there's so much room in here and it's so tall. It'll get pretty hot upstairs. So 2 AC units is a must. Behind here we have plenty of open storage. This is really just all one big open cabinet with 3 storage doors, but it looks very nice. And then we have a multifunctional microwave oven. This thing is a microwave oven. It's an air fryer. It's also a convection oven, so you can do a ton of stuff with this oven. Down below that, we have a 4-burner propane stove. Very, very nice, and this looks terrific with these grates on here and everything. You can do some serious cooking on there. Below that, we have a real oven in here, and this is a very large oven. You could actually fit, you know, a medium or small sized turkey in there and cook it right up. As we move back through the kitchen, you'll notice we have lots of countertop space here. The kitchen sink is a large rectangle with a draining rack on top. It's got this nice gooseneck faucet, and it has an integral sprayer as well. Makes it nice and easy to wash your dishes. Down below the sink, there's plenty of storage there. And then there's these 3 drawers that come out for all of your kitchen utensils. There's also a couple of receptacles located here. There's one on the end, and there's also a USB and C port for you as well. So you can plug in your coffee maker, toaster, or whatever you need. Now, directly across from the range is where this really huge refrigerator is located. This is a residential sized refrigerator. It's got French doors on the top with plenty of space inside, and then down below your freezer is a good sized freezer, but it also has an ice maker, so that is super convenient. Next to that, I've got a big surprise for you because everybody wants this in their travel trailer, and that is a dishwasher. So you've got all the creature comforts of home in this awesome kitchen setup. Down below that, we have a washer dryer combination unit. And then next to that, you have this really large storage pantry for all of your dry goods storage. Now there's one more little hidden compartment here. It's what I call the Harry Potter closet. It's underneath the steps, but you have additional storage there too. Now here I am at the very front of the trailer, and I'm showing the bedroom that's over top of the front deck that I mentioned at the very beginning of this video. I don't know what the weight limit is on this ladder, but I weigh $185 now. Luckily, not the 220 that I used to weigh. Anyway, up here in the bedroom, it's rather spacious. You've got windows on 3 walls up here. There's also a spot to hook up a TV with a receptacle and cable outlet, and there are USB and C ports on both sides of the bedroom. Now, just to give you an idea of how big this bedroom is, it is 71 inches, and then it's 8 feet wide, so that's a really large space up here. They actually have a mattress up here on the floor, so one of the kiddos could sleep up here, or 2 adults could use this as a bedroom, and you have a nice spacious spot for that. Let's head upstairs on the other side and check out the owner's bedroom. And here I am upstairs in the owner's bedroom, and this is a very spacious room as well. They've actually got a king-size mattress laying on the floor here, and which means it's 70 inches wide. The depth on it is 72, so it's not really a full-size king, but we'll call it an RV-size king bed. But still, I mean, you could put just about any size mattress that you want up here. The headroom in here is very impressive as well. Let's take a look at what that is. And that measures in at 46 inches. And so, you know, you can see I can sit on my bed very comfortably. I'm not going to hit my head on the ceiling. I was able to crawl into this room very, very easily with no problems at all. Now, there is a TV mount, and it would go on the wall kind of next to where Susan is there. And there's an outlet there and a cable outlet, so you can mount your TV there, put it on a swivel arm, and put it in a perfect position to be able to lay in bed and watch TV. You'll also notice at the head of the bed here, there's a window. On each side of the window, there's an outlet and a USB and C port, so you're all set for all your electronics that you need to charge overnight while you're sleeping, or if you had a CPAP machine, I guess you could use that up here as well. There's also a power vent up here, so you can open the windows on either side, get a nice cross breeze through here, and just suck that air right on through the room. Now, next to me here in the front of this is a nice fireplace, so you can have a really nice ambiance while you're up here getting ready for bed. This fireplace will also put out some heat, so if you need to stay warm on those early spring or late fall chilly nights, you can turn that on and stay nice and toasty. We also have plenty of cabinetry with deep storage inside, and then there's some open storage on both sides of the fireplace and above. So now here we are in the bathroom, which is just beyond the kitchen and below the master bedroom where we just were. The bathroom down here is very large and spacious, and here I am standing in the shower like I usually do. Let's get some measurements inside of here. The first one we'll get is the headspace, and we've got about 72 inches of headspace. So for you taller folks, gonna have to crouch down a bit in here to take a shower. The length of the shower, or width of it, is 48 inches, and the depth of it is 28 inches. But you can see that I've got plenty of room to move around in here, take a shower, all that good stuff. It's got a wand that mounts on the wall that you can remove, and then it's got corner shelves on each, well, no, on the front corner, sorry. And you can put your soap and shampoo there, and then it's got a seat in the back. You could put your shampoo and soap on that too, but you could also sit there if you needed to, or put your leg up there and shave your legs, whatever you need to do. I like the fact that it's got glass shower doors in here. It just gives it a really nice high-end residential feel. Now, right behind me here is also where a lighted vent is located. It's a really cool thing to have a light inside the shower, and then they went ahead and combined it with the vent. But you can open this up, it's got a fan in there, and it'll exhaust all the steam right out of your bathroom. Now Susan's standing in the shower and I'm on the other side of the bathroom. We just switched places. And just outside the shower, you've got this nice vanity set up. Overhead here, you have a very large medicine cabinet with lots of room inside for storage. Down below that, you have a good sized vanity sink with some countertop space on either side. There's also an electrical receptacle above, so you can plug in your bathroom appliances. And below that, there's additional storage as well. Behind me here, we have a lot of cabinetry. This opens up and you've got some storage in there, and then there's additional open storage behind the toilet. And then you've got a wardrobe closet here where you can hang all your clothes in there, and then more open and closed storage below that. Finally, when I sit on the commode in here, well, I'm not going to pass the elbow test on this side, but I will pass it on the other with flying colors. Hey guys, we hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you are, we also invite you to subscribe to our weekly newsletters that we send out. We send out weekly newsletters about RVing that are just full of information like how to maintain your rig, where to go RVing, and even more detailed RV reviews than what we do in our videos. And when you subscribe, you'll also get a free subscription to RV Today eMagazine, so you will be the most well-informed RVer out there. There's two really easy ways to subscribe. So if you're watching us on TV or on your computer right now, you can simply pull out your phone, put it in camera mode, aim it at the QR code on your screen, and it'll take you to our website where you can go ahead and subscribe, or you can just head straight on over to RVblogger.com, scroll about halfway down the home page, and you'll see right there where you can subscribe. So why not join the over 150,000 people that have already subscribed to our weekly newsletters and become the most well-educated RVer out there. This destination trailer is the Forest River Cherokee Timberwolf model number 20OG. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 8,294 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 2,981 pounds for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 11,275 pounds. The hitch weight is 1,075 pounds. It measures in at 35 feet, 8 inches long, and it can sleep up to 7 people. When you walk into this travel trailer, you actually enter up onto the rear deck, and above that is the third bedroom, which is in a loft location. As you come in through the sliding glass doors, you enter into your living and dining area, and then you walk back into your kitchen. Upstairs here is the second bedroom, also in a loft location, and behind me here are the bathroom and the owner's bedroom. Now, our first impression upon walking in here, and many of the impressions of some of the showgoers that have walked in while we've been in here, is that, wow, this is really a pretty cool kind of concept. And we're seeing these more and more throughout the show, which is a travel trailer, but it's also kind of a destination trailer all built into one. So if you own a lot somewhere, or you own an RV site somewhere, you can park this there. Maybe you move it once a year, something along those lines. But you could travel with it even a little more often if you really wanted to. Now here we are in the living and dining area here, and you'll notice that you have a nice comfy couch here on the right hand side. Above that, you've got these really nice tall windows overhead, beautiful blinds that you can move up and down as needed to block out the light. And also you'll notice that this couch does actually convert into a bed. And to do that, you would simply remove these cushions, open up the bed, put out the feet on it, and then pull it down. These cushions are in the way if you can kick them, hun. Thank you so much. And then you simply lower the back down, and this creates even a fourth place for your guests to be able to stay. Now, if you did do that, your bed in here would be about 68 inches by about 55 inches wide. And so this would be really a good spot for, I would say, 2 average size adults to be able to fit here. Certainly a couple of kids could squeeze in here as well. Now, directly across from where the couch is located is where the dinette table is situated, and the table can actually fold up against the wall. I didn't do that while I put the couch out because we're at the RV show and I don't want to have to move all the plates and dishes and all that stuff. So it will fold down against the wall, and then it's got a couple of stools underneath so you can sit here and enjoy a meal. Over top of that is where the TV is mounted, and on each side of the TV you've got these really tall windows here. So between the tall windows and the sliding glass door at the back of this camper, you get a ton of natural light in here. Also above, you've got a ceiling fan here, which is a perfect spot to keep you nice and cool while you're sitting here and relaxing and watching TV. Now up above me here is where we would call the smallest bedroom location. It's in a loft. We can't climb up there because they didn't put the ladder out, but it is 4 feet deep and 7 feet 10 inches wide. So somebody could easily sleep up there. A couple of kiddos could hang out up there. The only thing it doesn't have is any storage cabinets or anything to put your clothes away, but whoever's up there can just, you know, live out of their duffel bag or whatever while you're out camping. So while we're standing here, let's see what the ceiling height is in here, because that's one of the most impressive parts of this trailer. And wow, we have, what is that? 8 feet, 9 feet, 4 inches tall. So 9 feet, 4 inches of ceiling height in here is tremendous. It just makes it feel so much bigger inside. And this doesn't have any slide outs to make it wider, but since it's taller, it gives it a really nice feel. Let's flip around and take a look at the kitchen next. Now Susan's standing at the back of the trailer in front of the sliding glass doors, and I'm in the kitchen area. As you can see here, it's a really nice feel in this kitchen. They have this nice etched glass inset in all of the cabinet doors, and these are nice tall cabinets. I know you might need a little step stool or something like that to get up to the top shelf, but it's got a fixed shelf in place, and this cabinet is really just one big cabinet with 3 doors on the front of it, but tons and tons of space there. Up above the microwave, there's even another cabinet for additional storage. And then a really nice touch is the wine rack up above the refrigerator. Now we have a regular microwave oven built in here that is a good size for this camper. And then below that, you've got your range hood, 3-burner propane stove, and a real oven down below so you can bake a pie or some pizza or whatever you'd like. And then they have a couple of storage drawers for some pots and pans down below the oven. The sink in here is sort of like one of those farm style sinks. It kind of comes over the front of the countertop area. You've got your dish drain and a little cutting board, but it's a really good size rectangular sink. It's got a beautiful faucet overhead, and this detaches and becomes your sink sprayer. And it even has one of these little fancy glass and mug washers, so you can wash your cocktail glasses and coffee mugs very, very conveniently. Finally, we have a lot of extra countertop space here on the right side of the sink. There's actually 2 electrical receptacles up here, so if you want to have 4 blenders going for daiquiris, pina coladas, margaritas, you can do all that right here on your kitchen countertop. Down below, we have 3 drawers for your kitchen utensils. There's a little bit of storage space underneath of the kitchen sink. And then as we move on back through here, we get to the refrigerator. This is a terrific size fridge for this RV. Very large and spacious and easy to get into with the French doors. It's even got French doors down below for the freezer. Now, it does not have an ice maker built in, but it does come with an ice maker. It's just hidden over here in the top of this cabinet. This is your pantry cabinet, which even offers more storage space. One terrific feature that we love about this kitchen is that it's got a dishwasher. You don't see that very often, but for a pseudo destination style camper, this is going to be your home. Man, you need a dishwasher, don't you? That would be a great feature to have. And then down below that, you have your combination washer and dryer. And then one more little surprise feature is what we call the Harry Potter closet underneath the steps. And you've got a little bit of storage space down in there as well. They kind of block it off a little bit because there's a little bit of plumbing down there that you can access if you need to. Let's head on upstairs and take a look at the second loft. So here we are up in the loft, which would be the second bedroom location in this camper. As you can see, it's a really large room. It's 7 feet 10 inches wide by about 9.5 feet long, and they've actually got an RV king size mattress in here laying on the floor. So it's got plenty of room for somebody to sleep up here. You could get 2 adults and even another kid up here, or a bunch of kiddos up here very comfortably. At the front of this room, or the back of this room, however you want to look at it, it's the front of the trailer. We've got all these cabinets above, some open storage down below on each side, and a beautiful fireplace here right in the middle. Now, as far as headspace goes, let's see what we got, because it's a pretty good amount of headspace. I'm pretty comfortable here, and it's 46 inches tall, so it's almost 4 feet of headroom up in here. The front loft is a little bit shorter than that. It's closer to 36 inches because the roof on this unit is higher in the front and slopes down to a little bit lower in the back. A couple of other nice features to note up here are that there are windows on each side of the loft, so you can open those up and get some nice cross ventilation through here. There's also a receptacle and USB port and C port on each end of this cabinetry, so whichever end you decide to sleep on and make the head of the bed, as they say, you'll be able to plug in any of your electronic devices so they can charge overnight while you're sleeping. So here we are underneath of the loft where we just were above, and we're in the owner's bedroom. Now, we had to walk from the kitchen through the bathroom location to get back here into the bedroom. And once you're down here, though, you've got a nice little private spot to go to sleep and slumber all night long. Over top here, you've got one big gigantic cabinet opening from side to side. It's just got 3 doors on the front for tons of access. The bed itself has a couple of reading lights. On the one side, we have a nice light fixture with an end table with open storage underneath. There's also a receptacle and USB and C ports over there. On my side of the bed, you've got a closet up above. I would think they would have made this a wardrobe closet, but there's no bar in there to do that. So if it was me, I would just install a bar and then I could hang some things up in here. Down below that, you can see you've got some open storage with a receptacle and USB and C ports, and then a drawer down below that, and additional open storage below that as well. Now let's see what size bed we have in here. I'll just go on top of the pillow. This is about 76 inches and about 60, I'll call it 66 inches wide. So we'll call this an RV king size bed. It's a little smaller, both length and width, than what you would find in a residential, which would be 60 by 80, but it's pretty close. Or sorry, 72 by 80. This one's 66 by 78. So a little smaller, but it's still a king size bed. Now underneath of this bed, you can lift it up and access plenty of storage underneath of there. You'll also notice on each side, there's a really nice size window. So you can open those up and get some nice cross breeze through here. And then your TV location would mount on the wall right here. There's a receptacle and cable outlet above. And I would put it on a swing arm, and then you can mount the TV and adjust it how you would like to see it while you're laying in bed at night and drifting away to sleep. Now here we are in the bathroom, and this is sort of like a mid-bath setup that you might find in some travel trailers where the bath is in the middle of the rig, and it's also split so that it's a hallway in the middle. You've got your shower on one side of the hall, and then you've got your toilet and vanity on the other side. That's where Susan is standing right now as she's shooting me here in the shower. Now you guys know that I am 5 feet 11 inches tall if you've seen any of our other videos. And standing here in the shower, let's see how much headroom we have. From the shower base to the ceiling, we have 6 feet even in here. From the floor to the ceiling, and this would be for the bedroom and the bathroom area, you have about 6 feet 6 inches of headspace there. The width of this shower is pretty impressive. It is coming in at about 4 feet, and the depth of it is 28 inches. So it's a very good size shower. I mean, I'm standing in here and I feel pretty comfortable. I'd be able to take a nice shower in here and not feel cramped or claustrophobic at all. Up here towards the front, you've got a removable wand, and then of course you have 3 shelves in the corner for soap and shampoo and what have you. It also has a seat in here in the back, which is a really nice feature. And then above me here is your exhaust fan, which is also lighted, so that's a great feature too. Now here I am standing across the hall from the shower, and Susan's standing in front of the shower. This part of the bathroom is where the vanity and medicine cabinet are located. Very good sized medicine cabinet and a great size bathroom sink. It's pretty rare you see a sink this big in any travel trailer, much less this one. It's got a little bit of countertop space around it and a nice little backsplash. It's also got a receptacle here so you can plug in your hairdryer or what have you. And then it has 2 cabinet doors down below for some additional storage. Now behind the toilet in here, they have a pretty large cabinet in here. You can use it as a linen closet. And then it's got some open storage behind the toilet. And then finally, when I'm sitting on the commode, I'm not going to pass the elbow test entirely, but for a bathroom this size, it feels pretty good here. Hey guys, let us know which one of these trailers you like the most and why in the comments down below. We'd love to hear what you think about all the features included in these trailers, what you like about them, and maybe what you'd like to see done differently next time. We love to read all of your comments, and we have a lot of fun doing that. But if you want to see even more destination trailers, just click the box down below, and Susan and I will see you in the next video.